Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Kenshi and the Tales of Kattan, where the party kind of camped on the outskirts of New's old hive village before he was exiled, thrown out of the hive. Yeah, they were very fascinated by some of us humans want to stay, but they were a little leery of our. It's very taboo. They didn't want to offend us by trying to run them off, but yeah, we kind of did have to stay on the outskirts of town. Now let's check our food supplies before last time we did try to explore some of the outskirts of the legendary city of Mongrel in the Mist, but ran into quite a few cannibals. Actually, it's New did tell us that it's a little bit of a problem. It seems to have gotten worse since the last time I was here. Just doing quick inventory check for food. We might want to need to cook some of that up, but we're all right. We're thinking about. We did head straight up north, but seemed kind of a little bit dangerous territory. We might head out west here and get to the next high village actually. But I guess formation though. It seems to be bustling. And New actually remembers quite a lot of the tribe, but they don't even pretend he's there, or pretend he's not there. A little bit of a dangerous territory. News telling us. Gorillos, cannibals, fogmen. Oh my! Actually, let's just head over to that direction. Kind of turning tail, uh, and hiding out a little bit from the Holy Nation. Uh, kind of wound up on the warning posters for our actions at the mine. So we're getting into hive country a little bit to lying low and hopefully nothing comes of it. Sub Smokes and Ray just, well, Ray not saying much of anything, but Smoke and Stubbs getting a little bit of conversation. I think they might have a little bit of the like minds. Party is thinking, if we can get over here, there's a route on the map we could get something for we could go check out. And then maybe if we headed over to this high village, it's really, really close to Mongrel, so maybe they might have a better idea of where it might be in that mist. Could be very rumored, a lot of treasures, etc. We're making fairly good progress today. Not a lot of cats to our name, but we're not starving either, so there is that. New gathering along us, leading us along the paths that he knows are relatively safe. A time could have changed that though. And New slightly confused about where to go, but figuring it out now. It's been a while. The rain obscuring our vision a little bit. Can't quite make out the village yet. But yeah, we still got a little ways to go. Keep everybody with an eye open. It's a lot of jungle vegetation out here. So this might be a little bit of a path, maybe even a little bit of a road. Yeah, we can't make out anything. Oh, we got some the bulls off to our right. They don't bother us, we don't bother them. We're not that quite hungry to take on something so dangerous. But it looks like we've actually made it successfully. We'll kind of pause on the edge here and guys try to get out of the rain a little bit under this There's the plants. I mean, everybody try to get out of it, not just you, Jai. Let's see. Actually, just a factor. I'm generally kind of curious, so yeah, I'll put up. He's a learned man. He might put his head in. Oh, they're actually making goods and chain armor in. Wow, they're actually might more advanced than I kind of thought. Seem to be focused on their tasks, though. I guess we'll move the rest of the party a little bit, maybe over under this tree over here. So we want to keep an eye on Jai. It seems they have a merchant. Might be interested in talking to us, of course. Surprised they. Well, there we go. Yeah, what do you have, actually? Quite a bit of stuff, actually. Any cheap? Not really too cheap, though. Yeah, that stick we got from the cannibals. I don't think we really have too much else to sell, though. Yeah, we are kind of not much at the moment, so I think we'll just have a look-see. But they've got some impressive goods, but Rain, you don't need to. That was an accident, Rain. Do they have anything else around here? Robotics. But luckily, luckily enough, surprisingly, has all their limbs. The Sad of course, you can't like just change out his parts on a whim. Okay, party's gonna about midday. We just keep following this path. We should be to the next high village. So far, it's been pretty uneventful trip. Hopefully, we can keep it that way. And we're just gonna run right through. Kind of curious. So here it is. Get quite a bit of rain, which is why it has so much vegetation. Hamut, I don't know where you're going. I would kind of advise it. Hamut. I mean, I think maybe eventually he is going to come back around over, but maybe I'd take care of some business, if you know what I mean. Well, you got to go somewhere out here. He's kind of making his way back. I just don't want anything bad to happen, or you trigger some creature or something. I bet he's slowly making his way back. Copper out here. Again, pouring out that's starting to sound like kind of a good idea, but got a bridge up here, so I think I do see some civilization. All right, next destination. Jai really wants to get back to Hang, at least to check on things. Okay, the water's also quite bad. Guys, whoa. New and Black Sheep do kind of want that. Yeah, the water out here talks to anybody that is not a hiver or, yeah, anybody human or Shek. At best, well, they kind of made these bridges for. Just regular hive building. Not too much of a village out here, actually. Doesn't look like it anyway. Is that too much to offer? Or am I missing part of the village, maybe? Oh, no, we got a little bit over here. Looks like no traders, though. Interesting enough. I guess we do want to kind of head out over to here. And that might be the closest way to, if someone's gonna, let's see if we can get over there. Like that on the map, but let's look to the party a little bit closer. And we have a group kind of agrees on a fallback spot to here in case we get separated, run into any trouble. For the majority of the party, this is kind of a unknown territory. The group can almost kind of make out the island over there. That might be it. Well, maybe this will get us enough cats to get us back home, hopefully. The plan maybe is maybe look for mongrel a little bit. Kind of would fancy that. Don't like the idea of trying to... We're going to go all the way north, but maybe cut across. Up on the world's end and maybe get back to home territory. Giles heard tales of World's End. Place of learning and the tech hunters. Wouldn't mind seeing it. Alright, so we are... out here, guys. So basically, yeah, the water is very toxic. We can test it. Maybe Hamut will be brave enough to see. He'll kind of dip his toes in and... so far, I'm saying it's not too bad. No. Oh, God. Okay, he's running back. Yeah, that's Alright, Jai, that's gonna be a no-go. We don't want to send... at least send some people out there, so we'll take... anybody not affected by the acid. The rest of the party, you guys just kind of chillax and... oh, we actually could get... we do have some meat to cook, so... you guys can kind of warm up on the fire. Could you trade that to Jai, maybe? You got some extra meat? Oh, no, you did already cook up all the other meat. Okay. Alright, good. Alright, so we'll send you guys out. There'll probably be some really good swimming experience. You guys maybe just kind of sneaking. Or not, just hang out by the fire and not draw any attention to yourselves. But I got a backpack that isn't... Redfire's probably got something. Okay, they're heading out. You need to tell them to head back at the slightest sign of trouble. Not worth dying over, but... can't imagine anything surviving that out there. Until anything happens and they're not back, just head back to that fallback point of the closest high village. Oh, they're already out, so... I think I do notice the structure. You guys are, yeah, totally unaffected. Sad Neil kind of just joking and heading under. Just look at the water might be clearing a bit after this. Out of character, actually, if you get your swimming high enough, you'll swim fast enough that you actually, if you're human, that won't affect you. But your swimming's got to be pretty good At least I think in the 80th, 80 to 90 points. So I kind of practiced just swimming around in a circle for quite a long time the first time I did this. Watching up on the shore. Can't really make anything out yet. It does look like some abandoned ruins. I will speed that up a little bit. No worries. You have to keep watch out for big things or anything. I probably can't make it out from. They can't make anything out if they look back to shore, of course. We're noticing there isn't any. Doesn't look like there's any trouble. And they ran across these ruins in the by Black Desert City. Struggle remembering that name sometimes. Yeah, Black Desert City. I was actually right. I didn't think that was right, actually. Yeah, these were always guarded by robots. So far, really not noticing anything. You guys can get to the shoreline here. I think everybody's doing okay. Gonna stealth it just in case. We do not see anything. Yeah, some copper. Some pretty junk copper. Look like there'd be any iron. How much a little bit of the could do with a freed slave hideaway, but would have to import quite a bit. And how? Oh, actually, he's not actually here. We'll tell him about that later, though. New, could you prospect a bit just to see? Yeah, there would be nothing. It is dead. Check out on the island over there. Even though some grass, a little bit of grass and plants are going, I don't think there'd be anything. All right, New, this might be all you, my friend. Why don't you head up here? So New, why don't you head up? Well, he'll wait to let you know. The new, the Ronin that he is, brave the danger just in case. And I think we'll be okay. Actually, some rather difficult locks. And I don't think we have anybody that's really. That would be a no for you. Jai's kind of our lock guy, but New at least has some of. No, not even really. I guess it's gonna be a good time to learn then. A number of things to loot. I might have said, Neil, can you go over to that island? Just check that out. I'm really curious if that island, that stuff fares a little better. I don't think they'd ever think to look for slaves here, though we'd have to fashion something to carry them out here. Alright, they're just kind of chilling out. Just telling stories by the fire and basically hoping nothing comes across. Uh, Stubbs and maybe Cassie's kind of mumbling what's taking him so long. Well, we could also send. Okay, so you did check that out. Yeah, that is. Yeah, copper. That's about it. How about up here, though? Something new, kind of just swearing. So they get a bed up and they'll try to at least help with the looting. This might take a week. And they're starting to drop their guard a little bit, I think, because, yeah, I don't see how anything could be living out here. Copper, yeah, basically about copper, but that's about it. No way to do any farming or anything like that. Get over here, too. Right, nothing there. Nothing up here. Well, some rather advanced machines, but looks like semi still functional as well. Ooh, some chests that aren't open, but empty though. We're not gonna hacksaw. That would help with our the endeavors we have to actually free slaves, though. All right, so I'm gonna head over here. Still working on that chest. Hopefully something good. A lot of workbenches, a lot of interesting stuff, but ooh, actually a very they did find a very kind of a they could recognize the Kattan's Scrapmaster's logo on that, so that is actually not bad. Definitely a fine piece. I don't know if it's worth the trip out here though, but actually found a box out here. I think we actually Redfire does have some tools for this. I guess you'll try that. New is still cracking at it. Black sheep, is there one over here too? You might as well. Does everybody keep at it? I wonder if I would swear Redfire maybe I'd have some tools. Somebody's got some tools. Or maybe not. Oh, Smoke had the tools. I think Sad Neil, why don't you go back and see? Give them a report. They're probably starting to worry there a little bit. In case if we need it. I can develop some kind of signal, maybe light a little bit of a fire. Oh, New actually got that open and... Oh, wow. Actually, a Masterwork skeleton leg. Worth quite a bit. I can definitely tell the value from that. And a hinge not worth too much, but alright. New actually did learn... Yeah, he learned a little bit about lockpicking over there. You can try that at least now. I don't know if we're going to really need help. Okay, Black Sheep. Seems like he's already pretty adept at this. Ooh, also found another. Ooh, wow. Another leg worth quite a bit. Well, we don't know anything anyway, so. When you got it up as well, Ray? Oh, wow. Oh, engineering research. Oh, worth quite a bit, but I think Jai would definitely want to hold on to that. If we ever get back to Hang. And they... Ooh. That... I think Jai would very much like. Hit hail back. But they kind of light a fire and just to... they're probably not going to need those tools, I think. They're just taking turns resting and staying on watch as well. You guys want to help New with this so maybe you guys can get some rest? Oh, you're not actually good enough to do that. Well, I thought maybe Black Sheep at least could. No. Well, maybe we might need those tools. Well, I mean, this could only benefit... New just got the magic touch, I guess. Time to walk him back. Swimming is actually getting quite good, even though he's not really swimming. He's more just walking. Walking on the bottom. It kind of sinks to the bottom there. Hopefully the party can be back by morning. We'd head over to that high village and see about at least poking around in the mist a little bit. But if we find nothing of it, I think anyone ever has that we've heard of, we'd head up to the next high village and I guess maybe cut across these ruins in this little kind of lake area here and maybe get to World's End. Then hopefully kind of back where it all began in Jai's hometown of Stoughton Redfires as well. Alright, so Sad Neil kind of gives a report and said they're almost done. They sent a signal, so hopefully we won't have too much trouble. But New, this is all on you, buddy. I think we've checked everything. Quite a find, definitely worth it. If we ever need a place to hide, this would definitely be it. We'll speed things up a little bit. I think Black Sheep and Ray will just kind of just sit by and guard. Keep a watchful eye out. Whoa, whoa, we've got trouble. Okay. This gorilla actually, they just really kind of frightened and stared and like, just stay. Gorilla just came out of nowhere to smack Sir Do down. I'm legitimately confused why it... Okay. That pops up so fast I didn't even see it. Maybe he's going out to hit the head and got ambushed, we could say. Anybody have... I know we have a couple beds. Who has... I want to say Sir Do did, no? I think it's Stubbs. Yes. Okay, Stubbs. Or Sir Do waylaid up. I think we only really need one real camp bed right now, so we'll dismantle that. And up Sir Do, and we'll just kind of just... That could have gotten way worse, I suppose. I think he's going to be out for some time. Collect a new one. Did you actually? Oh, you did. Well, 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 well. Very. That's one of the Shek might appreciate this. This is actually quite the find. Couple kits we could give to Sadnil. By small fortune. And more research. Copper plate. We could find room for that. Right, they've gotten anything they could of value. Then they're gonna hurry back. Back to the party, and no further misfortune falls upon them. Sir Du might be out of it for a bit. The next time anybody goes to use the bathroom, might want to use the buddy system. There he is. Dangerous place indeed. This is one of the tougher fighters too, but that gorilla just kind of surprised him out of nowhere. We get all the food by the fire too as well. They're heading back. Might take them a while. Quite fortunate indeed. I think money problems definitely solved for a while. I know Humut wants to do more good, freeing slaves, but not really a lot of people to free out here right now. Yeah, the Hivers are all free. The hive mind, they don't really believe in slavery, and I think we hear something stirring. What is it? Oh, we hear a dog. All right. We have to deal with that. Hopefully just one bone dog. Gonna wrestle the party up in the morning. Before getting an attack, getting a little bite on the ankle there. The dog is just all on his leg. Let's tend to red fire there. Make sure we skin this one and get the hide. Anybody that needs to lie down? Red fire, how you? I think he's alright. Probably a little shaken, but we're still kind of. But that's gonna take a while. I can imagine somebody is a slow swimmer. I think we've got more trouble. Oh, and that grill that came the other day has come back. Oh, shoot. Still waiting for them to come back. We're going to have to hold. Well, Jai, you took down the Leviathan. This is probably less. Ruka charging into battle. Redfire, a little wounded, but he's... Alright, ooh. The Rain and the Shek jumping in. Doing some good damage, but he is also taking his toll on us. One big swipe of his claws just... We're just swarming him, stabbing, poking, and prodding. We're getting a couple katana slashes in there. Oh, Stubbs is actually down. Oh, he picks himself back up. Okay. Run to that real quick. Alright, we definitely might need to... I do think we want to get going as soon as we can. Yikes, alright. And he'll pick up some of that food as well. Okay, could have gone better. Stubbs, why don't we get another camp bed while we're waiting for them, and then we'll... I don't think it's wise for us to hang around here much longer. I think, Stubbs, why don't you rest? Party gets here. Are they actually moving, or are they... Okay, faster, but whoever is... Oh, shoot. I want you three to run it. It's probably because we're looted down with so much loot, isn't it? Oh, we're gonna have to wait. Wait and hold the line, I think. Does somebody see us? Is that it? Okay, there we go. But dude, no, you need to get back to bed, my friend. Brave you though, you're still quite injured. Okay, so it's news, really, he's just carrying so much. He's gonna get some strength out of this, though. It will have to be said. I mean, I think his strength is probably gonna come up, quite a bit, I would feel. Check a little bit more in depth on stats, though. 5% bonus, that's... Are any of you not carrying anything? Well, I mean, you're all carrying a ton, but... We might have to hold an eye until New gets here. You could always send somebody after him. I don't know if I can really trade in water, though. Daniel, can you go just see if you can? You don't have to worry about sneaking, I guess. Let the party heal as well as we can. Let's see if anybody else needs... And has any serious injuries. Oh, Kang could definitely use. Stubbs, do you feel like you're... Yeah, Stubbs, you're okay. Kang took a few beatings, kind of tanking for the party. We'll let him rest and recover. Kind of greeting Ray and Black Sheep kind of tell us. I know that they made quite a bit, it seems. But tell them to go back for New, because New is trying, but thought that strength would be growing exponentially, but that doesn't apply when you're swimming, maybe. When you get there. And they learned a little bit about lockpicking as well, so that's lovely. They have a team building experience. I said I need you to trade with new, not just grab a couple things off him. Wow, he's actually carrying a lot of weight. Didn't realize he was carrying that much. Yeah, there's people with generator cores, yeah, weigh 20 kilograms apiece. Wow. All right, so just speed it up a bit. We'll get back to shore to make sure. Party wanted to be gone by morning, but I mean, we're just a sitting duck out here. The gorilla was one thing. That was luckily that could have been a lot worse. A couple of big thing come out. A totally different story. You guys can at least rejoin the party a little. Kind of show off some of the goods you got. And we could probably afford to get up. We just gotta be careful. Kind of just fingering their scabbards. It's day goes on in the never-ending rain. Oh, they've actually made it. Okay, huzzah! Everybody group up real quick and kind of saves the finds. Okay, well, I think you should probably give Jai that engineering if he, well, trade me some medical maybe. Doesn't even weigh anything, but yeah, just make sure you have that. That as well. All right, now who do we want to give? Yeah, like a 10-1 plank to. We could sell that when you get to it. Yeah, you guys got a lot of. Definitely give it to Kang. But knew you holding on to it for now until we can sell maybe the other stuff. But alright, we've got to make it. It's gonna go along the coast and hopefully we can make it by tonight to that other high village. Whoa, 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 wait. Don't leave just yet. I do believe. No, dismantle that. Almost left with that. Okay, so there we go. Now we're ready to go. Kind of just follow the shoreline and hopefully that'll keep us safe. And the refuge does have some perks, but yeah, no food. Really no anything production value except some really crappy copper deposit. Yeah, probably not worth it in the long run. Probably not wholly recovered from the night's intrusions, but definitely not wanting to stay there anymore. Let's just wait till everybody's together again real quick. Does look like we should be able to shimmy. Maybe I have to swim around a little bit, but definitely a safer option. On the map, it should hopefully be around just the bend a couple more spots. I can eagerly staring at those engineering notes. He would really love to get cracking once he gets back home. There's just some guard. Luckily, he didn't notice us. Keep on keeping on then. Yeah, let's just stick. Does look like a little bit of a path, maybe. Yeah, I don't think I trust that. We're gonna look at start getting into a little bit of drier territory. The party's more used to, anyway. Hopefully, should be. Our map should be just around the bend. I'm gonna wait here too, because these guys, knuckleheads, are getting a little bit ahead of themselves. I think they might be able to smell the cats, probably. Those robotic pieces they found could definitely keep us fed for a while. Finance the trip. Hopefully back to United Cities. I finally out of the range, getting a little bit more dry. Clothes can air out. Oh, the party kind of sees. They do look like the Holy Nation Outlaws, though. Kind of a gang. They shouldn't have a problem with us. We would imagine. We do see the hive in the distance. Might set up camp a little bit outside of that area. Yeah, maybe right over there. Go in and see about trading. Turning off to the northeast a little bit. Another kind of sideway into the city of the mist. Right, well, everybody can kind of run that. You want to kind of set up camp and how many cats these hivers have. Give a nod to the Holy Nation Outlaws. Keep it rebel, guys. Keep it rebel. Makes sad notes because he's carrying quite a bit of weight. New, did you? Yeah, you got another strength point. We'll just speed that up for a second. Okay, Sanil definitely has some stuff to sell. We'll take you along on the trip. Neil, you might want to trade that to Ruka. You do have some base, all right. And you could sell your blade anyway. Yeah, let's keep the exiled hivers away from their notice so they don't get upset. And you might keep that. That, and we do have. We might hold. Well, we might take one to trade. People want to trade. Ruka as well, maybe. Yeah, it's a little heavy. Okay. Ray, did you pick up? Yes, you actually did. I'm going to compare that to Jai's, actually. 36 to 54 versus... Ooh. Ooh, okay. Ray went ahead and Jai that bad boy. He maybe kind of lets out a whistle. I want to sell that one, too. Could I trade you, Ridley? Could we trade weapons for a bit? We'll take you in. Also, maybe take that. I don't think we probably need that. Alright, so we'll take Ridley in as well. Oh, and unfortunately, I had time for this. Maybe they just sense the, I think starving bandits can just sense money. I'd like to talk this out, but I guess not. I guess Jai gets to try out his new bow. Really? Did you get... Oh, God, Ridley. Ridley. Maybe. Maybe stop doing that. Good thing she ran out of arrows. New's got a few in his back. Party kind of easily dispatches these starving bandits. That should be indeed Redfire. Okay. Then Stubbs, I need you to set up a couple... We'll get a campfire going as well. Get on that. New kind of just glaring at Ridley, but I thought I'd give it a try. Jai did it. He looks easy enough. Okay. I'll have New late. Or New, yeah. Quite a beating, actually. Stubbs, I think you will stay. You'll just kind of stand guard here. I mean, you could probably do a bit of a rest, too. Alright. So, Jai, do you have anything you need to... Not really. Yeah, it was Ridley, Sadnil. Probably Ruka. I don't think anybody else really had anything. Oh, and Ridley, yeah, Ridley. Ray, I think you're okay. Alright, so we'll take the 3 party members into town and see about haggling. Just look like they have a merchant shop. Maybe a robotics dealer as well. Let's see. Well, they've got a factory. Okay, they got the robotic shop. Maybe they might be interested in that stuff. They might have the cats for it. They'd probably marvel at some... Hivers make their own limbs, but they're all generally pretty... I think the Hivers makes are usually inferior quality. Was there another door? I would guess there is. We've got something for you, actually. Okay, they actually do have quite a bit. Yeah, they search the various rows of Hiver limbs, but... Oh, they look like they're ready to fall apart. They do have a bunch of cats, though. Yeah, I don't think you should probably have that, Ridley. Sadnil kind of... They kind of just ooh and ah. They eagerly grab that. Generator cores as well. I'm so happy they'll take advice about anything right now. They're actually almost out of money. Yeah, we might have to sell this leg to, they're pretty much out of money. Alright, whoa, up to 20. Wow. Party can't believe their luck. They fleeced that guy. Right, how about I get your best trader for skeletons? For a Lantern of Radiance. Unique artifact only in the hive. Will protect you from mist monsters. All hive traders carry the Lanterns of Radiance human. That one. I thought they said they were unique though. And card about Hive Queen. What does it do? Also makes handsome bedside lamp too. Let's take a look though, I guess. He's actually very rich as well. Well, Ruka, we could often woof. That is a good amount. Yeah, we might jump from that as well. Oh, and then Ruka, you could probably you could sell your blade. Well, we could trade that to Kang though. Kang's got a kind of a crappy one. Could kind of maybe swap. That's kind of just that is mid-grade salvage. But yeah. I mean, I guess we could, but I think I'd like to rather give that to Kang. You sold everything. Ridley, did you sell? I might want to kind of. That's kind of a nice iron club, though. All right, we sold most everything. Not bad indeed. And I don't have any more regular bolts we could take back to Jai, maybe? We're not low, but she thinks he would like that. More food is always good. Grandfish do look kind of nice. But calorie-wise, this is slightly better for only 100 more. We are all of a sudden very rich. Since I knew it isn't actually here, I expect to stay out of town. You guys want? You actually said Neil's got a Lantern of Radiance. They kind of already conned him into getting that. All right, we'll grab some. Really, let's get you. Yeah, standard first aid kit, at least. Just in case anybody in the party is not carrying that. All right, let's head back for now and kind of sort some stuff out. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Definitely set up nicely in that little tavern we kind of opened. The party was getting a little hungry. So New right? New's kind of just in agony after the couple arrows he got in the back. So Ridley, you maybe want to trade Jai there. More bolts. I want to say New had your weapon. He kind of did. Kang, wouldn't you like that new blade actually? guess you could carry that for now. Be nice to switch it up a little bit. But alright, since getting a little bit late in the day, I think the party might leave off here, rest up, and then on the morning we'll send a small scout. I want to know about send the whole party. We might send a little bit of a scouting party out just to check a viable way. If it gets to see if they got anything out there. Otherwise, we'll maybe head up to the next high village, kind of go around and hopefully wind up at World's End, and then eventually back home. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button. This helps out a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.